Chris Caso is here, Wolfe Research senior analyst, and maybe you want to speak to the intel of it all, because that's a stock that's getting hit this morning. But by the way, did it get hit last week?
It did. And, you know, what happened with Intel was something very specific to them. It's about the investment that they've been making to repair their manufacturing and the fact that they've missed AI. So it's really a bit at odds with, you know, why Nvidia has been so strong, which has obviously been one of the factors powering the market. But, you know, it's actually not separate, because Intel's missing out on AI is one of the reasons why they're in the situation they're in right now. But it doesn't speak to, you know, what's happening in Nvidia, which is, you know, still considerable strength. Right?
So, but here's the question. I think on a morning like this, when you see the stock at this price, do you say to yourself, you know, we were talking about sort of Warren Buffett, sale on aisle 5, and are you thinking this is fabulous? Or are you thinking, my God, this is a falling knife and it's got a lot more to fall?
Right. And I always have respect for the markets when they're doing something like they're doing today and what they did on Friday. With respect to Nvidia, we say the fundamentals are still really strong. The valuation is not, it never got to a bubble-like valuation. You know, right now we're at $4 of earnings for 25 for Nvidia. I think it's going higher than that. It's about a 25 multiple. That's a really good price for, you know, what's arguably one of the most important stocks in the market.
So when you think about, let's go even more broadly now, just think AI for a second, because that's the other piece of this. And we're looking at Apple this morning, Dan. I know it's not a stock that you cover per se, but it's indicative of this sort of larger issue. We saw Warren Buffett take his stake in that company down. I think that's also probably weighing on Apple in addition to everything else that's going on. But do you see a sort of massive super cycle, if you will, over the next year or two because of AI in terms of all hardware upgrades across the board? Or do you see a lot of chips being sold, you know, to power power the AI, but in the cloud? Well,
it's really, you could break it into 3 buckets. One is AI for Nvidia themselves, which is, you know, powering the models itself. That's the first thing you need, and that's
first order of business. And that's not going away.
That's not going away. Then the second part is with regard to, you know, smartphones and then PCs. We're much more bullish on AI and smartphones. And a lot of that is because of what Apple did, which says you have to have an iPhone 15 Pro or better to run Apple AI, whether or not you need it, whether or not you want it. And that's because Apple has control of the ecosystem in doing that.
Right.
We're less bullish on that from the PC side.
Okay.
And that's because, you know, neither Microsoft nor Intel can, you know, it's not in Microsoft's interest to force you into buying a new PC, for example.
Because Nvidia was 141. It's going to open today at 96. That's 32% right there. So, you know, it was over $3 trillion. It's theoretically could be at some point under $2 trillion.
Yeah.
I mean, if Nvidia has been the market leader, and obviously it went much further than anything else, but we're not looking for the NASDAQ to go down 32%, are we? It's only down 10. And as we were saying, the S&P and Dow are down 6% and 4%. Nvidia is down 32%. Who catches up with whom?
Well, and remember, Nvidia, the rise of Nvidia was commensurate with the rise in earnings. You know, they've been making money. The multiple.
What is this? When it's down to what's it doing now? It's down 32%.
And I would imagine we've spoken to investors over the last week, and some of that was, you know, you see potentially what's happening in the market. You know, people sniffing out this pullback. Nvidia is a stock for which they made the most amount of money. That's where your profits are. I had a really good year. Let's not screw up the year right now. Let's take some money off the table. Can
I just go back to the hardware issue of the phone?
Yep.
Just 1 second, because I think there's a lot of people thinking about that this morning. I'm going to give you the bearish case, if you will. If you think that the consumer is going to get weak, it's going to get harder to afford the phone, unless you say it's a luxury item and there's folks who have enough money and it doesn't matter. The second component part is whether you think there's enough of a step change in the software and how quickly that comes. One of the things we heard last week is that some of the Apple Intelligence stuff may not start, you know, in October when they introduce the phone. It may take 6 months or 3 months or 5 months or more, right? We don't know. So maybe then you're into 25, 26. So how quickly do people decide I need to upgrade, because otherwise, you know, it's a life-changing experience?
Right. And you know, it's a question over Whether that cycle happens this year with this iPhone or it happens over time, we're more of the view that it happens over time. But I still think
is that built into the stock?
To
the Apple stock? I know it's not something you're looking at directly,
it's not a stock we cover. But for the ecosystem, for example, Qualcomm's, all the other chip names that are on it, I think at this point, especially with the pullbacks that we've gotten right now, they're not reflecting the longer upgrade cycle that we see.